Um,
But where
but
do you get this sense of passivity? I know there is, I don't know the data, but yeah, I think a lot of men are afraid to approach women. I've heard this on a podcast with Chris Williamson's, mentioning that a large percentage of young men are a large percentage of young people say that for a man to approach a woman to ask her for a drink is like harassment.
mm,
Like that
yeah,
is harassment. Like a large percentage will say that.
mm,
More, yeah, 20, 30%. I don't remember.
yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, well, I've kind of sensed that, and or like I just have the sense where I'm not like acknowledged so much as a woman.
Mm.
Uh, we're just kind of all the same here, and I could be out in public, and those those displays when I go to places aren't like so like a everyday kind of occurrence.
What do you mean?
Like it's like we're all genderless in some kind of way, and
Oh, you said
we
those
treat each
displays. What do you mean?
oh like the chivalry type displays, um like carrying stuff or whatever a gentleman might kind of do in public. Um,
Yeah, I remember even 20 or more years ago when I was in college. And of course, I went to school at a very politically liberal school in the Bay Area. One of my friends uh, was talking about how he, to visit me or to visit, anyway, there's a big hill that he was walking up with his girlfriend, and she had her bike, and so she was like trudging her bike, pushing her bike up, and he wanted to push it for her, but she like very strongly rejected that.
mhm. Yeah, yeah, just yeah, just that kind of sense where we're all the same and our gender doesn't really mean anything. So like that kind of interaction in public. So like there's not really uh it's like we're interacting as genderless and not necessarily as men and women.
Yeah.
So that's the kind
I
of sense I get here.
I personally have many, many, many times throughout my life had the idea to act a certain way towards a woman, like act the same as you would towards a guy,
Mhm,
sort of
mhm,
like not in a rough way or something, but I'm not very rough anyway. But
mhm.
um, yeah, I've had that
Yeah,
idea. Like it's like I want to show that I'm not sexist. I don't
yeah,
want, yeah.
yeah,
I have the runway lights on or something. I need to
yeah,
do this right. I don't know. I'm not
yeah.
sure exactly.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So yeah, it's not like we're impolite to each other. Like yeah, people do open doors and stuff, but it's not as like to be like it's just to basic politeness, not really
Yeah,
like
just a
stuff between the genders.
basic genderless politeness. Yeah. But you
Yeah.
might be afraid to start to cross over into like, I'm being nice to you in a way that I'd only be to women and not to men.
Mm-hmm.
Like opening the door for you or pulling out the seat for you or something like that. I
Hmm.
might be afraid that I might get rejected by doing that.
Hmm.
And like,
Yeah.
these couple examples we're talking about.
Yeah. So like it's an all-inclusive politeness. Just
Yeah.
like, that's what we're trying to be here, all-inclusive in the Bay
Yeah.
Area.
Yeah. All inclusive. Yeah. I mean, it's not, well, I mean, in a way, well, inclusive. I guess the idea is I mean, by being a certain nicer way to women, I'm actually excluding men